What makes me different from you? What truly separates us? When we look beyond names, languages, and tribes, we'll see that we are all humans. We are all Nigerians. It's painful that tribalism continues to divide us, blinding us to the strength we share when we stand as one. We must understand that the true essence of being Nigerian isn't found in your tribe, but in your strength, in your heart, your resilience, and your ability to stand tall side by side with your brother and sister, no matter where they come from. Whether you are Tiv, Kanuri, Egba, Ibibio, Esan, Ijaw, Urhobo, Igbo, Fulani, Yoruba, or from any of our beautiful ethnic groups, always remember that we are stronger together. Let's drop the bias, silence, and hate and lift each other up. Let unity keep us together.
You are listening to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Good morning.
To Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Good morning to you once again. It is the 13th day in the month of January 2026. It's Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. My name is Mᴏᴜ. This is where we majorly focus on at least one or two issues for the benefit and purpose of you sharing your take, giving your analysis, and giving your perspective to these issues as well. So you're welcome on board. Join us on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM, and you can also listen via Radio Guardian. Without further ado, the two major issues we'll be focusing on this morning. First is the issue of NAD, the National Association of Resident Doctors, which they were supposed to commence nationwide strike yesterday, right? But after the intervention or direct intervention, presidential intervention led by the vice, planned strike. But a State chapter of NAD had mentioned yesterday that the body may embark, that's the National Executive Council, NEC precisely, may embark on the planned nationwide strike if the federal government fails to fulfill their demand. They said that the association, hoped that the federal government would fulfill its promise on the demands, or the doctors may embark on strike at the end of the 2-week suspension. And he also lamented the alleged federal government negligence of the doctors' demands, including not paying. They have decided to stay back to work in government hospitals because of the love they have for the country, which is Nigeria, and also expressing regret that about 20,000 doctors have left the profession in the last 5 years, if not more, and left the federal government to make sure that NAT demands are agreed upon by the federal government. Medical sector generally, right? So we are looking into the situation in our medical sector. We're just bringing this as the case study. We still have the issue of the JOESU, right? The Joint Health Sector intensifying the efforts, to resolve issues that are responsible for the ongoing strike by the Joint Health Sector Unions, that's JOESU, in the state, right? The news agency of Nigeria saying that, they are recognizing the disruption to health services and is prioritizing dialogue to restore normal operations across public health facilities. But still then, the strike is still ongoing, and then we still have this lingering and consistent issues, demand, especially from the health sector. So we are asking vulnerable Nigerians, right, especially if I really don't know what to say, poor Nigerian, need attention, medical attention. And speaking about infrastructural deficit as well in our health sector, what can we do? How can we resolve this issue? And you can also share your experience, especially with things you were able to point out. What are the loopholes you were able to show to when it comes to enhancing and when it comes to having a better medical a report by abduction in Edo. They are suspected to be kidnappers, and they are demanding 100 million naira for the release of 8 indigents that were abducted on Friday night. And according to the monarch, he disclosed this, confirmed this yesterday in a telephone conversation, saying that the victims were kidnapped at a hotel in Edo North, right? He also said that the victim nights at the hotel, which also belongs to the indigent of Mᴏᴜ, that's the region. And he said that the kidnappers came to the hotel in army uniforms, and they bought drinks. They even brought drinks, pretending to be waiting for someone. And after a while, they push on food. And as at the time of when it was narrating that yesterday, they said the kidnappers, have reduced the ransom to 70 million naira, when they begged for further reduction. And they said that one of the vehicles belonging to the hotelier should be sold to pay the ransom. It's like an inside job if one consider the way the gunmen spoke to the now that is now becoming a trend, even drawing it back to the southern parts of the country, where you now see the incidences of kidnapping reduce. Significantly reduce this level. Are they really overwhelmed? Or basically is the issue of not knowing exactly what should be done, and that's why we're having this conversation. What do you think more that should be done to also mitigate or to also reduce the level of kidnapping in 410 or 0913-6000430? That's for WhatsApp calls and messages. 0913.
I am calling you from Apapa. I think the National Association of Resident Doctors unpaid arrears of allowance, poor welfare and working conditions, non-implementation and agreement, delay in medical residential training. I think modules that are important, the ones that are not important. Doctor, anything medical sector is very important in the economy. If they strike now, who will take care of those who are sick? You understand? So their needs should be attended to, so that they can go back to their work. Even many of our medical doctors have moved abroad. How many of them? That is for that one. In Edo State, my sister, let me say when they got, that is what is, traveling in Edo State as we speak now.
Giving security order, it will secure the people.
Corrected it when he said, I will give you
that might be a slip of tongue.
That's why I said it. I said maybe it was a slip of tongue. You understand?
All right.
Instead of him to be forcing his commission.
913-6000410.
My name is recommended solution to generate revenue and last the revenue. It is on record that under this government that people that are in taxes, it is on record that under Tinubu that America has now read agreement where their focus is on the resources of the state. Not the number one duty of government is to secure the security of document for somebody that cannot read that document, doesn't understand between millions and trillions that we can do.
Thank you.
It's not on track.
That's for calls and text messages. For WhatsApp calls and messages, 0913-600 via Facebook and YouTube. You see at the comment section right there. You can navigate. Thank you.
I believe it is very much commendable. But let them also know that all their demands cannot be met at once. But the important demand should be met. So it is the masses of Nigerians that this demand cannot be met at once. They are all human beings. The government has other national orientation agencies who come in to educate and enlighten ethics. So not to be wicked maybe when they graduate. But the national orientation,
Thank you.
finally, the abduction issue If it is found that it's inside job, they should deal with them accordingly. You understand?
Right.
But let them be released first before they start finding out whether it's armed robbers unnecessarily. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Lady Mo.
Good morning. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes. You guys are talking about the kidnapping in Edo State, Abi?
Yes.
Is it not the same scab? It will be SAC, Abi? Is it not the same state?
That's a political issue.
It's all the same thing now. What do you expect? Well, something. But to repair it, you find it so difficult. You understand? We are battling this insecurity to today now is because the government, the Nigerian government, well, insecurity. Whether it is inside that, whether it's outside that, it is the same thing they came to this country. Where did they pass? And if, okay, let's say, for example, in your house, you notice that you have a way, if it is to poison all of current president, because when he came and be telling you the president is doing this, people will come up and see.
Good morning, Lady Mo.
Good morning.
Get from Lagos Island.
Thank you.
Kidnappers kidnapping people who can't even afford to take care of themselves. Because if they could afford to take care of themselves, they'll certainly not be living in those rural areas they're living in. And that is why I keep saying we are collectively poor in this country. That is why the politicians, the leaders of the country, have their major homes abroad. Their families are not here. Their children don't school here. Their kids are not here. Their kids are abroad. How many of the politicians' kids have been kidnapped? This kidnapping ring has started. And the government keeps playing lip service to this thing. I have said it over and over again. In the ring of kidnapping should be sentenced immediately. No need for issue of trial. Sentence it. The time to even cry the more. Someone is saying it is the poor. They can't give them everything they want. Why didn't the government make plans for them for everything?
Thank you for calling. Really appreciate it. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. This is Wale calling from Marebo.
Thank you.
On the security issue in Edo State, I've come to realize that the majority of the insecurity in the south keep dealing with the Fulanis. Everyone is banking. How the southeast was dealing with bandits when I thought it was so in the southeast. Started June. It's ever the Fulani man. It was ever the Fulani man. So these are forces I think that are people here in the south.
What we're asking, what can be done? Leave the issue of
what can be done. You see,
that's even
the government is doing well. Germany is trying its best to fix Edo State. The solution here is that the government of Edo State to work on the opposition. The opposition is want to pour that thing. I don't allow you. Look at the opposition. And that's the same thing that is happening in India. They want to pour that discussion because the election is cost.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Lady Mo, kidnapping. Yes, security has been terrorizing Nigeria all along. You know, it's not today. It's a quantity. What are the measures the government is supposed to take? You see, look, other Fulani or whoever in the native is doing this business, there must be a thing okay from bush and whatever. You see, what is happening with the bush? Let our government have a kind of method to arrest these people in the bush. Is the bush not, is it not possible? Let forest agency they are talking about. Let them get all the states to these people enter the bush, they kidnap and enter. Why can't we? And these are the kind of method we are expecting the government to do. We cannot be living in this kind of.
How are you, my dear Lady Mo?
Good morning.
One is your engineer here for you. Acute dry season. The cattle rearers. Government, why did for animals? He has a ministry for that. Can they create more ranches for these people? Anywhere they are and provide for them. My brother-in-law, their farm, now that they are the 12 is area command. That is the reality of our time. The government should take the bull by the horn. You created have a long solution for this situation. We are all let
the government listen to our health sector, and the health sector too, let them be merciful to the masses.
All right.
Let them reason with the masses as well.
Thank you. Hello, good morning. Okay. Hello, good morning. Oh.
God bless you. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you too?
What about my friend Fuad?
It's fine. He's doing very well.
God bless all of you. Happy New Year. Let more. On the issue we have done, an actor. Because the question are, the Nigerian health sector can never hear.
Network. We can do well to call back to land on your thoughts. Hello.
Hello. These two, for me, they are interwoven. The medical responsibilities of the government. And sadly, Nigerian government, the government is serious about tackling insecurity. All those, even we see here until recently, even joined into this lucrative business because the government is not doing the needful. A set of people that will come in and lead by example, and we give a riot act, for example, that all government officials must not go out of the country for medical treatment. For example, that anyone caught, any kidnapper or whatever, will be given capital punishment. Simple. You will see that things will turn around for good. A revolutionary movement, this country cannot move forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Lady Moore. This is Mr. James.
Thank you.
You see, in our institutions, like all the existing institutions we are having today, politicians, especially, medical here, whatever here, then if you don't force them to do ordinary headache, they'll go out to take care of themselves medically. You now turn around and do whatever you like. So you must attend to them. It's not meant for them. It's not meant for their children. It's not meant to anyone that's close to them because we make use of our medical facilities here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Good morning.
Hello.
I think the network, if you can hear me, you can do well to call back. I could hear you.
Very much. My name is Prince Wise, calling you from Oshodi this morning. Number one, our doctor will suspend the president, just all the minister for to take care of their demand, whatever they ask. We sit at the round table now, and amicably settle matter. Because all the experience doctors for this will be given to them. It seems we are producing. That is number one. Number two is security. You want to go when they had yesterday, security summit, the over, the leaders, all of that there. That is I suppose not only on your state, also do allowances, it's for that cover for their family. All those forest guards, those self-keepers, we must be ready to tackle them.
Thank
you. To you, Lady Modupe.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Lady Mo.
Yeah, good morning.
The government created a law that when you become as a kidnapper, you are killed and destroy your property. Sorry to say, Peter, even when Evans was kidnapped, he's still in jail up to now. Make a law if you are caught as a kidnapper. Then they kill you and destroy your property and your sponsor. Very simple. What is with their charge? The issue of hospital, government cannot do anything because their families and nations are not in Nigeria here. They don't care. One hand, the solution to every problem in Nigeria is government will provide it. It's very simple, not individual. That is going to find their side because they're going to Nigeria. That doesn't help. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, little more.
You're calling back.
God bless. Yeah, on the issue of this incessant strike by medical doctors, little more. Because right from the president to members of in Nigeria, they all travel abroad because they
all.
Most of them on peace causing here, the President Tinubu is. So the animal farm that we are practicing in this country will not be over until the government officials are made so this will not stop.
All right, thank you.
That's my contribution.
Thank you for calling. Let's pay attention to some of the messages we have on Facebook and WhatsApp. From that they don't have the money, the answer is no. The government have more than enough to fulfill the doctor's demand. The issue is the government is not prioritizing issues. What concerns people to me is not the concern of whatever the demand, because election concerned the government more than the health of the people. Not until our politicians realize that the government is all about the people, things will remain the way they are. As for the kidnapped in Edo State, to me, the governor is busy campaigning for the re-election of Mr. President talking 2027. Benjamin from Shogunle, thank you. This says, good strike without solution is on serious government and colors. Only in Nigeria as a country, you will see huge money channeled to luxury or pilgrimage that doesn't contribute anything to people's life. Thank you. Fala Mobalale, it says, good morning, mainland. The reason is because they don't make use of government hospitals. Not our focus, Tinubu and Wike. But thank you for your message. This says, good morning, Mo, Dukbe, and Fouad. Students protested against the insisted kidnapping tested for. Like, how do you explain that? Emeka from Ikorodu. This says, this is not the Nigeria of our forebears, and great people are being carried away like chickens on a daily basis. It's the same reason everything, including the hospitals, are left without the adequate personnel and facilities. Budget of 3 years not implemented, etc. It's simple to their party. Their movie has no end. When you watch and get tired, go and sleep. When you wake up, the action. Away from that, it says, good morning, citizens, because it's a business and the owners of this industry are not eating alone to handle or interfere. This says, good morning, Lady Mo. When wrongs are interpreted, the idea of kinetic and other options were to evade justice, we should stop to deceive. This says, good morning, Mo. One of the perfect solutions to accept not to go for medical tourism abroad. And again, another solution is to have a functional institution. Agbado. Thank you. This says, class is not interested in curbing any insecurity or making life meaningful to the citizens, but rather politics and intrigues are what concerns them. The young people who protest are now crime in Nigeria, and the government is very allergic to opposing views. Igondo. This says, good morning, Lady Modupe. I so love the way you are. Please, okay. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Olalekan from Mushi. Country Nigeria is like that of that sheep Jonah was in the Bible. We seriously need divine intervention so that what is troubling Nigeria would not to be done about it. But I believe the God of Nigeria will arise. And Olamide from Ikotun. We are talking about how to solve insecurity. Someone is saying we could tackle the opposition. We on the promise. He promised in Edimo and Mr. Fouad. Criminals have gone on rampage. It seems not to be a serious-minded person. Insecurity has become Nigeria's second name. This is a proof that Nigeria is now, in case if anyone is still in doubt, these are claims having medicals at the helm of affairs. Nigeria will continue.
Hello, Lady Mo.
Yeah, go ahead.
You see, our discuss this morning should be the major priority for any government. If there is any community that have a governance and a place in the area of security, safety who cannot position. So they cook the same soup. Education sector, their children are being schooling abroad. How do you move it in the area of leave them alone? And look at Castina now. Castina is being given $2 billion. They will say, oh, when you capture that, they will say that.
God bless you too. Hello, good morning.
My take on the issue of security in Nigeria.
Didn't get your name.
The main problem. There won't be all this of the riots in. You know that they kill one owner official. Government, they are hanging them. People that supported the type of thing, but in this nation.
Thank you. Really appreciate. Hello.
No, to say that I'm disappointed is the list. How is this the best the government can offer us? Is okay. Is this the best the government can offer? This kind of a performance, with this kind of additional performance. No, let's face the truth. Kasima, he said his complicit. He knows about it. That's why I'm asking, is this the best they can offer us? He's not even close to average, honestly.
It's not close to average, and I'm disappointed. If this is the best, this is
Thank
simple.
you.
We have to say the truth. It's embarrassing. Good morning.
Thank you for calling. At Sina State, Dr. Nasir Mohazu saying that was aimed at consolidating a peace deal entered into between communities, 15 local government areas. At saying 70 suspects was similar to what occurs during an home affairs. Hello, good morning. Hello, first lady calling. Good morning.
Happy New Year.
I wish you same.
This is Vivian Love calling from Oshud.
Thank you.
My talk is on this government. You know why they are not doing anything is because it's not affecting them. Give us good roads. Put an end to this insecurity. Bring down the price of government everywhere in this everywhere, all the whole states.
I appreciate it. Still Milan focused on Milan 98.3 FM. For the National Association of Resident Doctors, who they may not be able to help it, but to embark on the strike. And so we are asking ongoing strike, that's the joint health sector, to have an effective fund, especially for those that you go to give utmost attention to. As at this time, we are asking to eradicate, so we see in-house people, having capital punishment or very severe punishment can be done to address this issue. We'll get back to.
How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Is that the best we can get from our Mr. President? They promise medical security. Is it too much for us to get all those things correctly? Mr. President, the chief security officer of this come at us in terms of insecurity. We cannot secure ourselves. Police are not well funded. Army are jittery. Everything is in total mess. And Mr. President, are we asking too much that we should put all the hospital in better condition? Are we asking the hospital they have nothing to write home about? And you are there in Europe doing what, sir?
From Facebook, we have citizens. The politicians have planted the seed of criminals all over the country. I've seen. Thank you from Muiwa. Thank you. Francis Ekpenyek says, "Good morning, Lady Mo Sage for the Mainland FM crew on security solutions. It doesn't appear like the APC-led federal government is interested in solving insecurity. I see no reason the government as a rehabilitation, de-radicalization, and reintegration of the so-called repentant terrorism with terrorists is a disgraced country. Where accusations, government officials be banned from travel health sector, which no doubt is in a great bothered about the well-being of the citizens. Is it not laughable that despite the fact that the sector is countries are paying heavily workers in the education and health sectors, Nigeria are busy frustrating them out of the country, the only one abroad for any medical treatment or attention, and anyone caught being deceitful after defect, the one that happened in Edo State, tackle these terrorists rather than the guy about carrying a ment that initiator forest government should prove to Nigerians in every way that we are all equal before the law." Oluwaseun from Festac, some station. Okay, from Festac. Away from that, WhatsApp says before a court in Edo yesterday for protesting against insecurity and kidnapping in the state, those students have been remanded in prison as we speak, and somebody called and here Okpebolo forcing his commissioners to wear Tinubu cap and promising to give the president again for second term. It is unfortunate they are all in for it. In securing the life of the citizens of this country, do they have political will to tackle the presidential election? He is less concerned about securing the country. All he's after is about personal ambition. Nigerians need to wake up from their slumber and hijack the government from complaining to eternity. Benga from Ijigbo. Thank you. Morning Mainland FM. On the issue of kidnappers in Edo State, all states should have forest guard with immediate effects, and any kidnapper arrested should be executed On the escalating issue of intended, this slap in the wrist and casual approach by collaboration with President Trump to get rid of all the terror groups and the team with them must stop, and the criminals should be treated as criminals. Get rid of single term for school fees of his child, the demo and Mr. Fuad, not 5 million naira. Oluwao. What does it cost to settle? Hello. Okay, took that from Facebook. Thank you, Luashim from Festac. Good morning. I've seen presidents cutting short their visits, come back home to attend, must complete his overseas travel regardless of the insecurity and the casualties. What this type of democracy is doing to... Please, can you tell me the difference between the health sector of the country and the health condition? I don't know.
The difference between the health sector.
Victor, good morning.
Good morning, Lady Mo. And also good morning to Lagos and Nigeria, all our esteemed listeners, wherever they're listening from. This is Mainland. Listening to all of the calls, 100% of all of the calls, and even the ones that are still calling the message, nothing sweet about it. If not, they are saying that they want to suspend. Of course, they have suspended the strike. The question again is, when they were not even on strike, what was the condition of the medical facilities in this country? See, somebody was supposed to go for appointment on 3 occasions, all right, for antenatal, but she was asked not to come. Reason being,
you heard about, we will have same person in the same condition that would have a critical
medical issues,
medical condition,
and then they will be telling them to stay at home because they're on strike, and yet we are complaining. Now they want the reality that we are right now. Take good care of yourself. Look at the weather condition that we have right now. Emergency Protection Agency, it's just some sort of air pollution. I was saying it yesterday like it was a joke, but the people in there will be coughing. I had a conversation with the doctor yesterday, and because they are failing, most of them do not even know that they are underelected. At any rate, we're going to be having that conversation on Safety Net today between one solution. So please do well to join if you have been coughing.
Right. Thank you very much. I really wish we can even, but since you'll be discussing that during Safety Net, great country, always nurturing our conscience just by the truth. I remain Mᴏᴜ Akenya, so you meet Victor. You are in safe hands, Victor.
I
don't envy you.